Monday night's game is on both ABC and ESPN. ESPN was the original, you got to pay to see it. When they started doing the packages, they split it. Didn't they split it between ESPN and TNT, the Sunday night package? Anyway, ESPN, ABC, ESPN2, wherever on Monday night's going to have the Eagles-Buccaneers game. And I don't believe Nick Sirianni's on the hot seat right now. I think if they lose on Monday night, he will be next year. I think if they win on Monday night and lose the following week, he likely will be next year. I think if they lose in embarrassing fashion on Monday night and the team still looks like it's kind of lost its way and the demeanor is flat, I just wonder what's going to happen next. This is a team that fired Doug Peterson after, 3 years following a Super Bowl win? And we were spitballing earlier today. And it's funny because Chris and I started by saying the only place Mike Vrabel's going to go now that he's been fired by the Titans is to the Patriots. And then once we started thinking about it and talking about it, well, the Steelers drafted him. What if Mike Tomlin leaves? And, what if Andy Reid retires? Played for the Chiefs 2 seasons to end his career. And then somebody emailed, what about the Eagles? Yeah. Is Vrabel an upgrade to Sirianni? What would Vrabel have done with the roster that Sirianni has that was built by Howie Roseman? So I just wonder whether or not Jeffrey Lurie, the owner of the team, is entertaining the possibility of trying to upgrade from Sirianni to Vrabel, or even Bill Belichick. And that's where the business considerations that go into making these big decisions comes up against the requirements imposed by the league to conduct a fair and inclusive search. If you have a coach that you're content with, and you would only move on from that coach if you could get somebody that you regard as an upgrade, it's kind of hard to do it in a way that complies with the letter and the spirit of the Rooney Rule. Mark Davis got away with it in 2017. He got away with it that year when Jack Del Rio was the coach, had just been to the playoffs the year before, but John Gruden's finally ready to coach. Gruden out, Del Rio in. I think Del Rio wouldn't have been fired, but for the fact that Mark Davis knew he could hire John Gruden. The league gave him a pass. I think the league always gives teams a pass when it comes to the Rooney Rule because the league doesn't want to tell the world, hey, you know what? We got teams that are blatantly violating the letter and or the spirit of the Rooney Rule. I don't know how you can pull that off now. And if you're Jeffrey Lurie and you're thinking, I'm perfectly content with Nick Sirianni, but I'd be even more content with Mike Vrabel or Bill Belichick, you really do have to work a lot of it behind the scenes, which violates the spirit of the rules. You got to make sure the guy wants it. You got to know what you're going to pay him. You got to just get everything lined. It's like lining up the dominoes. And before you hit the first one, you got to know they're all lined up and they're all going to fall the right way. And then you fire your coach, you go through the search process, interview this person, this person, this person, this person, and then at the end of the day, you decide the best person for the job is the person you've already decided to hire for the job. So my point is this. If they lose and they don't look great in doing so on Monday night, I don't know what's going to happen with the Eagles and Nick Sirianni, but I do know this. Mike Vrabel's currently available, and Bill Belichick could soon be available.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.